Mom. Mom. Mama. We did pull over. When we was pulling over, they hit the truck. Go on my life!
Fam, before we start this video, I want to send love and prayers to the people out there in Memphis, Tennessee. It seems like they can't get a break. Sometimes life gonna test you, and unfortunately you won't have the answer all the time. But you gotta stay strong. You gotta stay true to your message. Fam, within the last 24 hours of me making this video, a well-known Memphis rapper's sister had lost her life. Now this where you guys play a jury in this video. Some blame the driver, which we'll later discuss, but some blame the police officers. Also, some blame both. It seems we got a situation where a young woman who was celebrating her birthday with her husband and a few friends, one thing led to another. Their car was flipped in a ditch, which we'll later discuss, leading to multiple injuries and a young woman losing her life right away. Today we go over this story. We see how this happened. We talk about all public facts thus far, and we see where we stand today. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Fam, imagine fighting for peace, sending a broad message on your social media account, and in that same day, less than 24 hours later, you get a call that your sister lost her life, and some say due to the actions of a young man from Memphis. Less than 24 hours ago, well-known rapper from Memphis, Big Boogie, had went to Instagram and said the following: Memphis rappers, what's up? Y'all want to make the city proud? Or y'all want to act like we ops? Black heart emoji. FedEx form, I see it now. 100 emoji, fire emoji, handshake emoji. I'm talking about everybody who from Memphis. If you don't F with me, it's vice versa. 100 emoji. But I'm talking about, let's do it for Memphis. That's enough killing. Let's bring peace. 100 emoji. If you too gangster for the city, then this post ain't for them type rappers. Shrugging shoulders emoji. Hashtag big dude. It can happen for sure. I'm tired of just thinking about it. I had to say this. I'm a grown man before I'm anything. I don't got ops. So what's up? Hashtag Memphis. 100 emoji. The same day Big Boogie had made that post, later that evening, his sister had went to her Facebook post to share that she was going out to eat to celebrate her friend's birthday. Her name was... It seemed later she was in the vehicle of a man who go by the name Fly Guy Kizzle, who's a local Memphis rapper.
Heavy metal killer, y'all know the fuck going on, nigga. Big heavy metal killer though. Ice glacier. Oh. I got them big ass rocks in my ear, dog. Uh-oh. I didn't know what's going on. In the mouth, too. Ooh. Oh. Glacier.
This him in the vehicle of a white SUV that was later found on the scene that crashed. Also in that vehicle, his spouse, a woman who go by the name of Tarika Lachey on social media. It seemed it was her birthday, and they were celebrating her birthday. Also in that vehicle was another unidentified woman. When suddenly later on in the night, they end up to a place an hour and a half outside of Memphis, Hazen, Arkansas. When suddenly the Arkansas State Police give the four a high-speed chase. Tarika makes a call to her sister in fear for her life. Her sister later goes online and recounts the conversation.
And my siblings, so please don't text me and ask me is my sister okay, because they trickly worse and they make my nerves really, really bad. I just want my sister to be okay, y'all. We good. Oh, Jesus. Y'all, and I'm trying to be strong for my mom and everybody. And y'all keep texting. I don't know nothing myself. I was at home sleep with my son. And my sister, she called my mom. And she told my mom, I'm winning has to be chased. And he won't stop. And they begged him to stop, and he wouldn't stop for them. And that was the last, and the phone blank, and we haven't heard anything else about my sister. We don't even know where she's at. So please stop. Text me or my mom or none of us and ask us, where is my sister, or is we okay? Thank y'all. I know my sister. Oh my goodness, y'all. I can't take this. Oh, I feel so sick. Oh my goodness. I can't take this.
thank God Tarika made that call to her family, because we wouldn't know what truly went on inside that car if it wasn't for that. Now apparently, they begged that Memphis rapper Kizzy, who was allegedly driving, which was the only male in the vehicle, to stop. And the reason she was crying, and that conversation went blank, because eventually they crashed into a ditch. Now before we go into detail about what he had to say while handcuffed talking to his mom, I want you guys to see what the public was looking at while driving on that expressway. After this conversation, you would think 4 females was in the car, because Kizzy was arrested, and he didn't know the status of the females in the vehicle. More or less, he was concerned about his wife, but he started crying and yelling, and still managed to go live in the process. And during that time, he was read his rights by authorities, after they overheard him claiming what was happening on social media. Also, he made a call to his mother twice, and she was scared, telling him to pull over. Apparently, she got the memo. He didn't want to stop as well. One of the females probably called the mom, I'm assuming his wife. Check it out.
I was pulling over and they ran.